Hello everybody, welcome to another Mango video. We are playing once again good old true Affinity, Mono Affinity. One of the most competitive and budget decks of Modern. This deck paid a lot of challenges lately, even the Mox Showcase last week, along with the blue-white version. This also top 8. Although not necessarily this 75, this is kind of my revisited list. But yeah, mostly it's the same deck it's always been for Darksteel Citadel, for Saga, for Treasure Vault, for Mistvault Bridge and 2 islands in the mana base. We got the full 8 Thopter and Memnite to power out the drum. This is a deck with Cranial Plating. That's the big difference between the blue-white version and the mono-blue version. It's Cranial Plating. This card is super powerful, but you need a lot of artifact to make it good, and also a lot of creatures to make it good. So Memnite and Thopter. You have even the full 7 of these guys, but of course, be mindful that they're very likely going to go out because, this card gets worse whenever your opponent sideboards more hate for your artifacts. And you got Frogmite and stuff like that. I like the main deck relics. Those are very good. I also have 4 Tormod Crypt in the sideboard. I really believe that Graveyard 8 are super powerful, especially Living End, and you want to be prepared for that. Because you can beat Rhinos. You can just play 4/4 on your own and Cranial Plating. But the Living End, you just can't beat it if they resolve their spell. And they have a graveyard. You got the Needle to bring in, also 4 Damping Sphere. Mono Blue Affinity doesn't really cyber much. That's why I like to have 4 Rebuke and a couple of Hurkyl's Recall. I could play more counterspell like Mystical Dispute. That makes sense. But I think I like what we have here right now. But yeah, again, pretty simple deck list. It's been basically this for a very long time now, since I guess since Urza Saga. I remember when the Musner prototype came out, some people tried that one, but by some people I mean me, but it just didn't end up being successful. So you just go back to the Modern Horizons 2, a Thought Monitor, Sojourner's Companion, Nettlecyst, but mostly Urza Saga. This deck wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Urza Saga. Okay, let's go. OG 67. I play against this user quite often. Let me analyze this hand here. I don't have a second land. I think this is a mulligan. Actually, I can cast the Thoughtcast on turn 1. On turn 2. Because I cast this 4 artifacts and then I just cast Thoughtcast. You know what? Let's keep this. Might be a mistake, but let's keep this. Buongiorno, Macinetto. No fear. Usually my rule is to either, I don't know, first hand, already a sketchy one. Okay, let's see what I play against. Mishra's Bubble. I think this is blue-red Murktide. If I remember my opponent's nickname. I played against them, might have been just yesterday, to be honest. And they were playing blue-red Murktide. If I remember correctly. Okay, let's go. I guess I could play a man. No, they have a Spellbomb Canal untapped. I'm not going to give them the option to Annually hit my Memnite. Yeah, they could dash Ragavan, but if they do, it's fine. Aren't we a mana short of no, you cast these. Okay, let's start playing our things here. Didn't draw what I wanted to draw. Ooh, they countered this? Oh, and only hit the Thopter. And then I'm just Casting the Relic. And then the Frogmite. Fortunately, couldn't cast the Thoughtcast. Missed the land drop, but the Springleaf Drum is basically a land drop. Tap and pass. Yeah, we hit Memnite to do the thing, the Thoughtcast. It's fine. Expressive iteration, that's fine. They have a expressive iteration here. Eating a Noli Heat. Okay. That's 4 cards in the graveyard. Okay. Well, I can unload my hand here, but let's begin with a Thoughtcast. Five artifacts. I could have just deployed these two. I think I want to pop off the Relic. Reason being, I'm afraid of Murktide Regent, which is a problem for this deck. If I cast Companion, I'm not going to have, I'm not going to be able to pop off the Relic. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to pop off the Relic here. Draw a card. I think it's fine to use the colorless mana because if I draw a Thoughtcast, I can cast it. Of course, there's also the option to draw Urza Saga. Now, of course, they can cast Murktide next turn. It's not that they take that long. But it's game 1. I think I can take it a little bit slower. They really have an hard time dealing with just large creatures like Urza Saga and Sojourner's Companion if you hit up their graveyard. Okay. They hit Ragavan. Okay. I can go Drum. Urza Saga. Sojourner's Companion. Sojourner's Companion. It's a third iteration they're casting. They hit a Channeler. The Saga will start pounding on tokens now. This is the way you beat Murktide Regent. Urza Saga, game 1. The Murktide Regent deck has a super hard time dealing with it. Yeah, let's just attack. I'm only attacking with these. No reason to throw in the Memnite. And of course, it all depends on how many artifact hate my opponent has in the sideboard, but this is a very good game 1 matchup. How do you enable the card window in the bottom right? You go here, settings, and you go display card preview. If you want to check the deck list, exclamation mark deck brings you to my Carbo Live account. You can select the last one. Next turn, we are gonna probably just get a Shadowspear. Sure, I mean, still good. I got a spear. I'll play another saga. I don't put it on here. Yeah, let's put it on. I could have. I guess you know what? They could have an Archmage's Charm and steal the construct. Fine, it's just a 2/2. Oh, also check this out. I'll tap it with my drum. Now I can steal a top creature. It's just a 2/2, And then you can move the Shadowspear as well. Not now because I don't have mana, but in theory I could. Yeah, so these are 3/3s now. I'm fine if they double block. So the Shadowspear is mine, but my opponent stole the creature, and the Shadowspear is a keep onto it. So what happens here is that if I have 2 mana, I can move the Shadowspear because it's mine. And if they attack with this card, they gain 2 life. It used to be that I gain 2 life, but that's not how it works anymore. Alright, let's go to the sideboard. It's really hard to lose, trust me. Like, this matchup in game 1, they don't beat Urza Saga usually. Okay, I like to bring in the Metallic Rebukes, I think. I think I'm cutting these 4. Yeah. Yeah, Armadillo Clock was a removal spell back in the days. Yeah. What matchups are the Dumping Sphere for? It's mostly the Tron matchups, but they're very versatile. You can bring it against Amulet. Okay, so plus side Urza Saga is a liability, both because of Blood Moon, because of Alpine Moon, but also they have Dress Down plus sideboard. Why is Cranial Plating not played anymore? Oh, weird question because I'm playing 4. Good morning, Sebastian. Tally's on 0. That's a good sideboard card. That's a good sideboard card if I've seen one. My hand would have exploded, and instead, it's doing nothing. If they have the Shredder, Ledger Shredder, I think, would be amazing in this matchup. Lose on 1, sure. Funny. Okay. Let's play Saga. Then I can play Relic. No. A little bit clunky once again. I can't cast this Frogmite. It costs 3. Yeah, I mean, once this Memnite are shut off, it's a problem. It's a big problem. Alright, let's just play this Relic, I guess. Pass. I have Metallic Rebuke up. I need to draw land for my Saga to work here. I think I'm gonna counter. They have one card in hand. It's probably a removal spell. If it was a cantrip, they would have played it to grow the channeler. Unfortunately, I can't make a token with Cranial Plating. Unfortunate. Oops, I forgot about the chalice. Okay. But now, I guess I'm just casting a 2-mana Frogmite. And I think afterwards, I want to crack the Relic. Yeah. So my opponent is going to probably Annuli Heat or Bolt us. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let him surveil. Left on top. Now I float mana. That one dies. Then I crack the Relic. Granted, I'm losing all my permanents soon. Yeah, they drew a Consider off the top. Yeah, that's bad. They're gonna rebuild the graveyard immediately. Ooh, Blood Moon. There are already 3 card types. I literally exiled the graveyard last turn. We're just gonna get another Relic here. Ooh, that's not bad. Yeah, what if I take another Relic here? Opponent going to pop off the explosives. Ah, they might. I can also just get a creature, something like an Ornithopter, because it doesn't get countered. Yeah, maybe that's not bad. So here I play Urza Saga. So I have 2 artifact. I can play Cranial Plating. Then I can play Thoughtcast. I already made my land drop in Urza Saga. They Annuli Heat my Thopter. Okay. Okay. Yep, unfortunately, that's a tap land, so I can't make a construct next turn. I can't the turn after. Alright, they don't even attempt to get Delirium, so I guess they drew, what, a counter spell? Untap land? No, it's an untap land. What should I do now? I'm gonna go top land, pass, and then in next end of turn I can artifact land cycling. Archmage Charm to draw 2 cards. Okay. Malice of the Moon. Oh wow. Bad news. I'll take a Great Furnace. Sagas aren't looking impressive this game. Well, this game we got shut off by Chalice on 0. Play Great Furnace. I'll play a Froggy. Play a Thought Monitor. Hopefully I can chain more of these. Nice. On a tap. Pretty impressive, I have to say, considering that I tapped the turn with literally nothing. Magus of the Moon is shutting off of blue. I think Magus of the Moon and Archmage Charm in the same deck is something I will never get behind. Hope they drew a bunch of Mishra's Bubble with their Chalice on 0. Okay, that's more Channelers. The Channeler can easily become 3/3 soon. Okay. What do I want to do now? I don't want to make them kill the Magus. The Magus is going to stay there. So I never want to attack with my Frogmite, nor block the Magus. I think I'm attacking with my monitors. No, at least... So what's the problem with attacking with both monitors? Is that my opponent can crack the explodes? No, they can't crack the explodes. Yeah, let's send these. I can move the plating instant speed, so I think it's worth it. They didn't block? Okay. Magus is our team. Okay, can cast a card and pass. Impressive win. I have to say that the power of Thought Monitor in a matchup of resources like this, really good. I mean, obviously Cranial Plating helped, but we were so low on resources, but I guess we casted, what, 3 Thoughtcast and 2 Thought Monitor, and we got back on top. Pretty... I didn't expect to win this game. I think it was a combination of... So I think Chalice of the Void is good to side on the play against Affinity, so that was a good choice. But then, the rest didn't make sense to me. Like, playing Explosives on 1 there just wasn't really good, because you had Channeler in play. Just wait, maybe you can kill Cranial Plating. I mean, I'm not criticizing my opponent plays, I am trying to understand how the game could have gone wrong. So if they had Chalice Explosives on 2, I think it would have been very good, because they would have killed the plating and turned their Channeler into 3/3s. Okay? Then having Charm and Magus in the same deck cannot be right. In almost any matchup. I don't know right now on top of my head, but I think even against Amulet, I don't have both of them together. Okay, this is game 1. My hand isn't good, but ever is a Saga. In game 1, just keeping a hand with Saga is going to be okay. Alright, Arid Mesa, that's probably... I was going to say burn, but... Let's see. Good morning, Manalo. How is it going? It's going fine. It's going fine. So because they bolt my Memnite, I am not going to play Urza Saga on turn 1. Because if I go to Saga on turn 1, sure, if they don't have anything, that's fine. But if they do have something, then I don't make a construct. Okay, that's is a Prowess, a deck that you don't see very often, but it's there. I'll play a Thoughtcast. And a player is a Saga. This deck plays 18 lands. Of course, things like this can happen. But don't worry, we have Urza Saga. It's gonna get out. It's gonna get us out. Hold the Memnite until turn 2. I played it because of Ragavan Dashed. Oh, you mean with Urza Saga? That's true. That's true. I could have done that. Yeah, that's true. Could have gone. Actually, I do the mistakes. I do this mistake a lot. I could have gone just Urza Saga run go, and then next turn go land Memnite tap. Yeah, but then if they kill the Memnite, and the construct, I don't make a second token. Not sure. Maybe it's too late. Maybe it's too late here. So if I make a call, yeah, no, I pass. I can easily die now. If I don't die though, I'm gonna get a construct with Shadowspear. Oh, we'll see. Check my list at exclamation mark deck, just like every time. Every time my deck list is public. Okay, I am dead. Yep, they found the lightning bolt. GG. They killed me on turn 4 while killing 2 of my tokens. That's good, that's impressive. Yeah, Sprite Dragon, if unchecked, wins the game. Of course, the fact that I drew 7 of my 18 land in the top 12 cards, it's a little bit unlucky, but that's okay. Okay, I don't believe I want Metallic Rebuke in this matchup. I think it's good against Murktide because it counters the Murktide. But in a matchup like this, I think my deck is very good against Blue Red strategy. So the problem of going Urza Saga Drum Go is that I play Memnite, land pass, they Lava Dart my Memnite, I make a token in response, then they bolt my token, and then I have land, Urza Saga, and Drum. So I don't get to make a second token, and they're not very large to avoid bolt. Of course, with my plan, I was going to get a token by 2 tokens and a spear by turn 5, which turned out to be too slow. But I think overall, it's still the good choice. Okay, let's go on the play. I'll mulligan this hand. I'll keep this in. Now, what do I bottom? I think it's the Thoughtcast. A Treasure Vault and pass the turn. Dumping Sphere is not something that we want in this matchup. I had a Thopter, would I have blocked? It could be. Could be that it would have blocked. I don't know though, because the Thopter is needed to go turn to Frogmite. And I can fear a Gas Shot or a Metallic Rebuke or a Mutagenic Growth. Maybe I would have blocked. Alright, here are definitely not blocking. Oh. That is some good draw. My opponent deck is a little bit outdated, but it's still a very good choice. I top hitted a challenge recently, and I played it on the channel for a video a few days ago. You can definitely check it. Okay, I am going to do what here? I'll play a Treasure Vault, so the token will be a 5/5. I think I tap with a Frogmite. Almost impossible that I block. My goal here is to have a Shadowspear soon. How is the Tron and Burn matchup? I don't know. I'm not a matchup machine. If they attack, do I block with my construct? I don't think so. If they bolt my... maybe I chump block, actually, because if I block my face, that's 9 plus 3, 12. I go to 1. No, I think it's... If I chump block, they bolt the Froggy. Stream on Twitter link is misspelled. GG. Thank you for noticing though. Yeah, Vapor's Nag. That's true. That deck plays Vapor's Nag. I think I'm fine with making a token and blocking. If they bolt my construct, it's fine. Okay, yeah, they have Vapor's Nag. Oh, they have Vapor's Nag off the iteration. Oh, I didn't notice. Yep, that's bad. Do I chump block? No. No, let's take it. I need the Thopter to tap. If I make a, I don't think I can make a. If I make a construct here, I don't think I can make a construct here. I have to put a spear on the Sojourner's Companion, and if I make a construct, I don't have mana for that. So I just go get spear. How much mana is this? I got 6, so it's 1 mana. Then I put the spear on the companion. Yeah. And I play a Urza Saga. And this time I pass, I think. Okay, GG. They killed me twice on turn 4. I'll take that. Impressive draws by my opponent. Not saying they got lucky or anything like that. Just the blue Prowess deck can consistently kill on turn 4. That's something impressive. I could have chump blocked with the Thopter to avoid the situation. But at the same time, if I chump block with the Thopter and I didn't top deck Memnite, I couldn't have gone for the Sojourner's Companion plus put Shadowspear on it. So, yeah, all things considered, we take it. We took 3 extra from Vapor's Nag. Yeah, that's true. I went in the other room and I didn't notice the expressive iteration exiled a Vapor's Nag. I thought that when you said that, it was just they play Vapor's Nag. You know, it wasn't they literally have it revealed. Yep. Should have waited until end of turn for sure. Okay. It is Mulligan. Okay, this isn't good as well. I'm gonna go to 5. I'm looking for Urza Saga game 1. Unfortunately, I have to go to 4, but that's fine. Don't lose your hope. This is a Mulligan to 4 currently. I think it's the best of the bunch that I had. Do something like this. Outlet Shrine. Unfortunately, when you mulligan to 4, you're really just rely on Urza Saga, but I don't even have that. In my 4 hands, I didn't open a Saga. Okay, that looks like they're playing a control strategy. Maybe it's Reanimator, so the Relic is very good. I might just pass if I want to play around Reanimator. Yeah, because I could have a discard the Archon and reanimate it. I can just draw next turn. It's no hurry. Okay, nothing. Thoughtseize. Yeah, goodbye, Thoughtcast. Oh, prismatic ending? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these draws aren't coming up together this game. The Teferi can bounce a land as well in this matchup. And obviously now it's not a good choice, but in general, like think about that. Oh, that's good. Could have not played a land because I could just drop 3 and draw Saga. Or play, I guess, or play Island Thought Monitor. Yeah. If I held the land, would have I been able to play the Thought Monitor? 3? Yeah, I would have. Would have been all tapped out, but I would have had a Thought Monitor in play. No, because I tap 3 to play this. This is an end, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, they have the Archon. It's fine. Like we lose to that, we are on a very limited card resources this game, and if opponent does something oh, they don't do something unfair, so still in the game. Still in the game here. Let's go. Urza Saga. There it is. Gingerbrute. This is haste. Let's go, Brute. I want to send 3 to Teferi and 1 to face. So that Teferi dies even if they have a removal spell. Or Maker. Thank you for the 2nd month of sub. Appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, even if they go Archon here, there might be a world where I beat it because I have Urza Saga to get Aether Spellbomb, or just Shadowspear on a construct. Plating, that's true. We have this card is Solitude and Persist. Or Cranial Plating. I can't equip it with haste, but this isn't bad for a multi-4. Yeah, I mean, opponent isn't really doing much. Like, they're literally doing nothing, so. Playing Solitary, but yeah, this is definitely a deck capable of getting bad for a mulligan to 4. Oh, the Brocker? How's it going? They discarded Thoughtseize Floodstrain. They never saw an Archon. They got 4 cards in hand. Never saw an Archon. Well, Solitude just isn't very good right now. I guess you just cast it. Yeah, Solitude actually wouldn't be that bad. You just... Okay. At 4 cards in hand. It's like I'm about to untap here. Okay, let's send. Right click, tap with all creatures. They could have such an Ephemerate, that's fine. I'll play around that. Let go. Tainted Indulgence. Oh, you just draw 2 cards. Sure. 5 different types. Yeah, sometimes this might be a downside, I guess, if you want to discard the Archon. But next turn I can get the Spellbomb. Or maybe just the trample on the construct will be lethal. They do nothing, I'm gonna get Relic 100%. I have 2 in my deck. One is exiled, and one is in the deck. You do their Thoughtseize. Another Faithful Mending? No. Exile them all. Exile both of them. No more Faithful Mending for them. Okay. Thinking about making a treasure. Because that's a way I can keep the plating for free. I'm gonna get Relic. The Welding Jar. Sorry, by for free I mean instant speed. Now I attack with all. They could have a Solitude here. Could I Solitude my construct and block a 1/1? I'll live with that. Settle the wreckage. Yeah, so they evoke Solitude, pitching a Solitude. Okay. Could have also gotten an Aether Spellbomb. What's the purpose of Welding Jar in the deck? To regenerate target artifact. Which matchup have I lost? I have lost 2-0 to Izzet Prowess, pretty convincingly. Okay, I gained 15 life. And you Ephemerate. Yep. It's possible that the Solitude alone can handle this board state, to be honest. Yeah, I really wish I got the Aether Spellbomb there. Fortunate, I did not. Okay. I guess the game is open up until the point where... Alright, do I want to give this unblockable? No, it's fine, just block it. Yep, you don't block. Okay, you take 3, down to 5. Hey, do I play this land? Nah, I'll hold it. Pass the turn. One is going to blink the Solitude in their upkeep. Exile my other construct, I guess. Yep. 48 life. Ardent Scales, yeah, it's another deck. One that I don't really like to play because it's too hard. You have to count too much. That's my headache. Whereas Affinity is a little bit more simple. You have to count up to 6, 7 sometimes. Speaking of which, I wouldn't mind drawing a 7-drop. The Fairy. Yep. I'm gonna bounce Stuff Monitor. No. Okay. I'm gonna bounce Spruggy. I'm never gonna crack this Relic. I'm very afraid of the Archon at this point. I'm gonna give this unblockable. And I'm going to attack with Gingerbrute to Fairy with Thought Monitor face. Then I'm also playing Drum. Also tapping the Relic. Affinity is back. Yep. Next turn, my opponent dies if they don't attack. Because I have unblockable and I have a flyer. And he's brain fried, exactly. The thing is that you obviously can play decks badly, so you don't have to get a headache. But if I'm putting out content, I try to play them well, and that requires thinking too much. Okay. That's scary. That's very scary. Because this means that my opponent can now go, like, draw this card and reanimate Archon. Yep. Might have won this game if I got the Aether Spellbomb instead of the Relic there. They have seen alpha of their deck. Huh. Still not a single Archon. They discard Persist. That's unlucky. I think they have to attack, right? Yeah, they have to attack. Lock. I go to 6, so I regenerate, and then I should have lethal. Oh, they persist. Oh, che cazzata, Mengu. Why didn't it just take the damage? I'm sorry, chat. It was punt. Okay. It was so easy. I was like, just take out freaking 48 life. I just wanted to get rid of it. Alright, I'll take my turn. Thoughtcast. Alright, that's good. Okay. Do we win? I hope we do. It would be a shame if we don't. Nice. What is untrue affinity? So there's two versions of affinity. This is true affinity because it plays a lot of cards with affinity for artifacts. And then you have the blue-white affinity deck that Charlie top-hated second place the Mox with. Which is just blue-white with Esper Sentinel, Portable Hole, Ingenious Myth, Urza. Only plays Thought Monitor and Thoughtcast with the keyword affinity. They're obviously similar decks that suffer the same hate, but they're slightly different. Good morning, Florin. Okay. I like all of these. I'll take out some zeros. I want the needle. Nope. Do I want the rebuke? Yes. I take out probably Gingerbrute. One Froggy. One Enforcer. And one more Doctor. Do I like Untrue Affinity too? Yeah, I like Urza Saga decks are powerful. Urza Saga is a very powerful card. One of the few cards that can just win the game by itself, for real. You just draw Saga, couple of Darksteel Citadel, you don't need much else. Alright, that's a keep for me. Yeah, no, I know. Affinity has been restored with Modern Horizons too, because they've added more Affinity cards. There's been a while where Affinity just played like Archmont Ravager, didn't actually play Frogmite or Myr Enforcer. Now I think the word Affinity has been restored. Okay, the mulligan to 5. Sure. Can I go... No, it's fine. I'll just go Land Drum. Memnite? Yeah. They don't have a second land. That's good to know. I can't play... I just stepped all of these to play a Thought. Nah, it's bad. Okay, let's do this. I'll play Darksteel Citadel, and I'll play Thoughtcast. Couple of Froggy, and pass the turn. The reason why I did that is that now I have 2 mana to cast like a Cranial Plating or stuff. Now we just beat down and hold up the rebukes. Affinity died with Urza Saga ban and came back, sorry, with Mox Opal ban and came back with Urza Saga. That's true. That's exactly the story of Affinity. Okay, I'll allow the ending on the Memnite. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can play Mistvault Bridge, and I can play a Thought Monitor. Okay, 2-1. They can go land Serenity. No, they still lose. Land Stony Silence, they still lose. I do not think Urza Saga will get banned in the future. Alright, my opponent is taking a while. I'll take a bathroom break, and I'll be back when my opponent comes back. Zeratul, thank you for the 6 month. Who wins Magic from the bathroom? Yeah. What happened to at Champion? So, funnily enough, at Champion was a good card. it just died with... so it was the way you were beating the 4-color decks. But now the 4-color deck plays like 3 or 4 Boseijus. And protection from all the colors does nothing anymore. It's sad. This card is just obsolete, and I would like to say unplayable. Because it was mainly good against the... Yeah, again, the decks that now pocking Boseiju. Alright, we got Urza Saga needs game 1. Can't lose. Bent. Okay. Go. Yeah, Boseiju revolutioned a lot of things. Really did. Blood Moon, for example. In Legacy. You can't really play Blood Moon anymore, as I hate for lands. Oh, wow. Oh, that's Calibrated Blast. I recognize a Calibrated Blast when I see it. Okay, boy, Calibrated Blast might be a bad matchup. Calibrated Blast might be a bad matchup. We have to hope that they get unlucky with their blast. No, it's a forest. Okay, no more Calibrated Blast. Yes, that's good. They just play Zoo? Charlotte's Agent? Tribal Flames. I know Draco, Blubbered Elf. Va bene, dai. 8-5. Okay, we got Blazed. Girl. I'm so happy. It's not Calibrated Blast, it's actually like a fair deck that would probably never beat Urza Saga. Sure. Now, I go... How many artifacts I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can go... Thought Monitor and pass with my Saga. Welding Jar, why not? It's so good to play against fair decks with this deck. 5 instead of 15, yeah, exactly. I took only 5, I could have taken 15. Oh, nah, sure. My constructs are gonna be so large right now. I mean, this deck just makes the hugest constructs ever. By the way. How big is this? 9-9, it's turn 4! That's so good. Draw. Sure. Get more tokens down. I think I'll get a drum. I have the Shadowspear in play. Lifelink Trample. And honestly, just Shadowspear is so powerful in these decks. Should I bounce the Omnath? Now, I think so. Oops. Floated the wrong man. Blue. Pass. It's turn 4, look at my board state. When this deck draws well. It's just really hard to beat this deck while not interacting or presenting a clock on turn 4. That's why... why bouncing your turn? Because if they play a fetch land, it's a little bit weird. Like, they play a fetch land, what do you do? If you bounce, they can still get 4 mana. So at least now, if they want to get 4 mana, they have to pay 4 first, and then play a fetch land. Yeah, the combination of again, if Shadowspear didn't exist, Urza Saga obviously would still be a very good card. Then this deck would be real. But the addition of Shadowspear just makes so that I don't know, just makes so that Urza Saga it's really one card combo because your opponent can just never race you. They don't interact with you. The relation between in response to the fetch being activated. Yes, but what if they don't activate the fetch? They just play fetch. Okay, they pitched Generous Pharaohs of Rokrick. Yeah, I could use the Welding Jar, but I'm not gonna bother about these. I mean, obviously they can like double Prismatic Ending now, and it's a problem. Actually, I hope that doesn't happen. Main deck dress down. Yeah, that's bad. They have 5 mana now. Yeah, they can't play Prismatic Ending. That's true. They play Cascade. And don't get me wrong, what they're doing is powerful. Okay, let me just grow my... I don't really draw the Cranial Plating very often today. Okay, so these guys are 13 and 12. My opponent has first strike for 9. So I guess I'm just attacking with everybody. Let's see what they do. 100 creatures of black. Does this give Death Edge? No, it's lifelink if it's black. Ok, King of Yoto 13. So they're actually killing my construct here. Hmm. If only I... No. Yeah, okay. No, the jar in play, if I sack it, it's only 12. Okay, so they're only blocking with these. Va bene. Damage. Damage. I don't even know how much you take. Oh wow, you go to 1? That was perfectly calculated then. I pass. When I did a lot of big brain calculation to end up exactly at 1. The question is, can they keep my tokens now? Pay to loot? Sure. I'm winning this game single-handedly by 1 Urza Saga. 1 Urza Saga alone is defeating my opponent deck. That's pretty impressive. And for those of people, oh, we should have banned Urza Saga. No. Urza Saga is making a bad deck, that's Affinity, into a okay deck, that's Affinity after Modern Horizons 2. Stop asking that question. Okay, now. Would I want the Metallic Rebuke? Hmm. The Relic sounds pretty bad. I think I'm taking them out. But I don't think I want 4 Metallic Rebuke. This is good. Specific answer printed for it. You have Alpine Moon, you have Wear Tear, you have Dress Down. There's a million answers for it. And that's why the card doesn't feature in the best decks. Hammer Time used to be one of the best decks. I mean, I guess still is. It's kind of strange because the decks that use the lures, they really disappeared. I think Hammer Time is still a good deck, even without lures. Too much hate for Hammer Time? Could be. The Living End is probably a good matchup. Sorry, Living End has a good matchup against Hammer Time. Okay, I'm on the drop. This end is risky. Nah, but I think I'm gonna keep it. I can cycle this to find a third land to start making token on turn 3. Nice. Worst case scenario, you get Stone Rained. Well, getting Stone Rained in Magic, I don't know if you've ever played competitive Magic, but you usually don't win after you get Stone Rained on turn 1. Fury? Yeah, Fury is a troublesome card. Okay, turn to Sign of Draco. That's impressive. Untap, draw. Froggy. Can I cast? I think I can. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can go Saga, Myr Enforcer here. That's powerful. That's powerful. I basically casted a Sign of Draco. 2 mana 4/4. It doesn't have flying though. Okay, pass. Affinity doesn't die to explosives. Yeah, explosives is not amazing against Affinity. It has to clear some zeros. General, sure. This is protection from monocolored. Sorry, expert from monocolored. First strike vigilance. Wow, they don't attack with Scion. Why? It doesn't make any sense. I draw. Sure. Okay. Now I can go. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me go island. Make a token, and I can cast these. Yeah, let me attack. First strike vigilance doesn't do anything. I can't raise Shadowspear. Yeah, classic Shadowspear plus construct again. Then I play another companion. It's turn 3. It's my turn 3. Look at my board say I have 21. I have 23 power on turn. Sorry, 24 power on turn 3. Without, Colossus Armor or something like that. in case you're new to Mango Finance, when Modern Horizons 2 came out, the card that I said would be the best in the set was Sign of Draco. Just saying. Just saying, hashtag Mango Finance. Literally the only card that didn't see play of Modern Horizons, and it still does see play. Okay, Bloodbird Elves, they got a 4/4, and they cascade into Avu. Okay. How do I beat Karn? You probably don't. You probably don't beat Karn. Even if you can't beat everything. You can beat everything, you have to play counter spells. Proactive strategies don't tend to beat. Urza Saga and some islands, I guess. How many ticks the Draco worth? I don't know, probably 1. Wow, you go Fury, pitching line, and Elix? What do you kill with that? 1 Enforcer? That's so sad. Oh, you're killing these? Oh, okay. I'm not even gonna use the Welding Jar then. I mean, don't get me wrong. My opponent board state on turn 4, it's very powerful as well. Like, if I didn't have Saga, I would have probably lost this game. Granted, they have old First Strike. Yeah, this game is not over. By any means, because they have old First Strike. First Strike is very hard to beat. I guess Welding Jar. No, Welding Jar doesn't give indestructible. Yeah, no, I can easily lose this game. I can easily lose this game. Alright, what do I get with this thing? I guess I can get the Aether Spellbomb. Yeah. To bounce the Sign of Draco in combat, so they all lose First Strike. They have 1 card in hand. I need a land though to keep Shadowspear and bounce. Yeah, it's a lot of people. A lot of people, Diabana. You got Alpine Moon, thank God. Nice. Yes, resolves. Oof. 1 turn earlier and I would have lost the game. Again, not that I'm winning, but there's the Saga you named. Okay. Hopefully I don't draw anymore. Draw. This is not a good card. Because you can put it on the Thopter, right? They don't have any flyer other than the Sign of Draco. I'm just playing the plating, you think? Can you please not write that the opponent is dead? Can you please have respect for yourself, the streamer, and the chat? I'll play plating in case they have, I don't know, a counter or a discard spell. Yeah, I have to pass. Hey, let's see what I do with the Sign of Draco now. If you stay back, but I draw land, I can put the Shadowspear on the Thopter. Or bounce the Scion, but that's a little bit bad if they have a removal. They've pitched Lightning Elix, so they could have that. Let's see what they do now. They tap. It's a crazy game. Like, we're both have a billion power in play, but no one can attack. They have 2 cards in hand. It's like limited? Yeah. They have Omnath, but the mana is awkward. That's true, they can't cast Omnath. Wow. Okay, Sign of Draco keeps on attacking. That means they probably have an answer for my Thopter. Let me equip the Thopter and attack. Remember, if they line in Elix it, the Welding Jar removes it from combat. It doesn't give Indestructible. Regenerate loses Indestructible. Sorry, loses combat and becomes tapped. Alright, attack for 11. Yeah, Lightning Helix on the... Yeah, I'm gonna regenerate it. Yep. 1 regeneration shield. Physically shield counter. But it taps it. So much worse. Okay, let's go second main. Do I want to move the plating? No, I don't think so. You can go. Am I dead on board? I hope not. I have 5 blockers for 5 creatures. Yeah. Okay, I can leave. What's up for lunch, Mengu? So, I think I've seen this morning the just one thing that I like lately is chicken, and I think they're called chickpeas in English. Let me check. Ceci in Italian. Chickpea. Yeah, ceci. Yeah. Chicken and chickpeas. It's actually a pretty good combination. Alright, I think they drew a Sacred Fire, a blocker, so they can cast Omnath. Yeah. I hope they don't draw land. Oh, actually, they played a land already. That's fine, you can draw land then. Do we win automatically now? Hope so. Right? I just bounced the Scion and it's lethal. Is it though? If I bounce the Scion, the top there becomes a 9 too. Like, what draws doesn't make me win? What draws doesn't make me... I think I have to bounce the Scion and go for lethal. Like, every artifact kills them. No, a land still... A land? Like, what land? Only Urza Saga. It's the only non-artifact land in the deck. If I just keep the Shadowspear, I think I can still lose this game. Any other islands? I have 1 island. The problem is that if I bounce and I don't top deck, I lose the game. I guess even if I draw a Thought Monitor, I don't win the game. I always lose next turn. Is it true? No, I just put a Shadowspear on the construct. Sure, I know the draws that make me win. Um. So if I don't bounce and just keep the Shadowspear, I have an 11, like worst case scenario, Urza Saga. I have an 11 power, I gain 11, up to 23, and then I'm on 23. How can I lose? Island Wind as well, that's true, but Urza Saga is the worst possible draw. What if I draw a Darksteel Citadel? Do I still win? I still win even if I draw Darksteel Citadel. I think I should just untap here, not do anything. Welding Jar. Yeah, this also wins. Does it? Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't win. It won if I bounced earlier. Okay. So now my play is to equip the Thopter and attack. They have to block with a Draco, and I regenerate the Ornithopter. If I bounce and attack, I don't have lethal. How do you play Affinity against Tron? It's really bad. I guess I have 4 Dumping Sphere in the sideboard for that. If I bounce, I lose an artifact, so this would have been a 10. Okay, they attack with Kavu only. I think it's fine. If I bounced on the turn, I would have won the game, but I played for the worst case scenario of drawing Urza Saga, because I think I could have afforded to play around the worst case scenario of drawing Urza Saga. You don't always have to play for your best case scenario. This is the difference. I mean, I don't want to sound cocky at the moment, but this is the difference between a good player and not a good player. Is that the good player tries to think about the bad case scenario, whereas the not good player just thinks about, oh, I got unlucky, which is sometimes you have to think about the times where you get unlucky. Of course, you have to not rule out the things when you get lucky. But okay, now my point is on 8, so they just died to my Thopter. I'll begin by just attacking with the Thopter, and then we'll see what to do next. If they go Lightning Helix, yeah, we will continue. Alright, they didn't have it. Good game. Alright. A pretty cool league so far. Only 2-0 and 1-0-2. Not a single match went to game 3. Yeah, in case it's not clear, if the opponent is Alpine Moon, Urza Saga doesn't even come into play. It just dies as soon as you play it. So you can't have mana. I lost to Blue-Red Prowess. Got killed twice on turn 4. What does Signore Grande mean? It's the account of the previous owner. It's the name of the previous owner of this account. You can go exclamation mark, or you can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. If you haven't, if you have a Twitter account, I am very active on Twitter. Okay, let's go. They play Kahira, which usually means elementals. My hand has Urza Saga, so we keep it. It's not a hand that does anything up until it does it all. It's fine. I'll just play Saga now. They maybe play a Teferi deck, most likely. So you want to play Saga and start doing its things before. Yeah, this is Elementals with Jetmir's Garden. Okay, yeah, that's 4 color. Hope it's not Random Ticks. That card is good. Don't play good cards, opponent. Okay, good. Oh, Boseiju you played. Alright. Look at this. The original list that I took from only played 1 island. Good thing I added a second. I guess it could have been this one. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Memnito. Okay, I can go Memnito, Urza Saga, Divination. And pass. At least the top 8 of the challenge on Saturday only had 1 island. I added a second one this morning. I was like, 1 basics only. That doesn't seem great. Because these decks actually recur Boseiju with Brennan picks. Okay, so they can bounce the Saga here with Teferi. That's a good play. Of course, we're gonna kill Teferi and redeploy the Saga, but... do I play Divination again? I might go to discard if I play Divination again. But whatever, I think it's fine to just go to discard. Plus, I have 10-0 drop in my deck. Okay, so we have to go to discard. I guess I can get rid of a land. Yeah, I don't think I need all these lands here. I might not even need all of these for sure, but I guess they don't hurt. Okay, so they can get back Boseiju and Stone Rain me with Boseiju now. So my Urza Saga plan didn't go well, unfortunately. Porca me. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do the following here. Treasure Vault, Aether Spellbomb. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can't cast, yeah, anything. I'll just play a Cranial Plating and I'll attack Bren. I could have also... Why didn't I kill Bren? I don't know. You know why? Because in my mind, I thought I could cast Thought Monitor this turn. So that's why I played this. Alright, could have killed Bren. Said they have Boseiju to Stone Rain me again. Alright, they Stone Rain me. Draw. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts. I could go 3 mana Thought Monitor. Mamma mia. Alright, let's do this. Thoughtcast. Maybe I draw some zeros. Nice. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is nice. I'll deploy my hand here. 7. Now I can deploy all of these. Let me keep the Memnite. How many artifacts I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So I can attack the. Can attack. That's attack phase. Oh wow. A solitude pitching? That I recall. Can you reveal? Oh wow, you're exiling this Memnite. Okay, so I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay. And then I play everything. And I pass. Alright. Wish I killed Ren, but okay. They play Omnat. What happened with the Reason Reef? Didn't see. I guess they drew a card. Okay. I haven't tried the cube. They can possess you something once again, probably the Cranial Plating, although I can Welding Jar it. They got Flooded Strand back. Okay, wow, they don't have fetch land in end. So that means they have 6 spells. Fury, Pitch Fury. Mm. So Reason Reef, what does it do? I think I'm gonna regenerate the flyer. They don't have any flyer at the moment. Oh, you ephemerate the Fury. The Reason Reef keeps on drawing spell in the meanwhile. Have they made a land yet? Yeah, they haven't. So they have 4 more mana now, or 5. I mean, I punted big time this game by not killing Ren. That gave them another way to Stone Rain me. Endless fetches. I'm gonna lose this game 1. That maybe could have been winnable if I did what I should have done. Do I even want to equip something? Yes, I do. I can simply chump block this, take 8, then they FM. Okay. Do they have another ephemerate? Playing them. Yeah, no, it's fine. Okay. GG, GG, GG. Yeah, they have now 2 Furies coming in the upkeep. Tough loss. Could have played better. That's okay. I'll definitely bring in Needle. I guess I'll bring in the Metallic Rebukes. Take out some of the weaker cards. Dr. Goldhead with the 23rd month. Thank you so much, Doctor. I appreciate the long time support. Although I have to mulligan this hand. Doctor, make me open a better hand, please. It's not the good, not the greatest, but I am not going to ship it. So the third land, it's so unfortunate I drew 2 islands against the deck with Boseiju. Very unfortunate. Almost 2 years. Almost 2 years of support. It's a long time. So the Metallic Rebuke up. Planes? They want to Stone Rain my treasure vault. Not gonna let that happen. Play Nettlecyst. Oh. Okay, they play Boseiju as a land. That means they don't have lands. Naya, man. Prismatic Ending on Nettlecyst. Let's see if my Urza Saga survives. They played 1 Boseiju. Maybe it survives. Okay, it's blue mana. I can cast Omnath. Force of Vigor. That's Omnath. Sure. Very powerful. One, two, three, four, 5. I can make a token with Saga and cast out. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And now my opponent can go crazy, but I'm doing my things. I don't think I should leave up Metallic Rebuke at this stage. I'll play Pioneer for any events this year. I mean, the year is very long. Yeah, I'll probably play Pioneer any events this year. I'll certainly play at the European tournament in November. I don't even know when it is, but it's a long time before. Okay, you have the Ephemerate, probably. Nope, it's dead. And the Prismatic Ending my construct. Okay. They don't have a land. Wow. Bro. Make a token. Second chapter. What do I search for? I can bounce the Omnath and counter on its way back. Is that reasonable? I don't think I can do that if I want to make all the constructs. Maybe I take Welding Jar? Let me think. How much mana do I have here? Only 4. So I can't bounce and counter and make a construct. I can just get Welding Jar. I don't know if that's good. No, it's fine. I'll take the bomb. The second drum, and I pass. Tailwinor, thank you for the 3rd month. You got yourself an espresso bag. You're hoping there's a Ledger Shredder with Fairy Temper in Pioneer. I'll play Fairy Temper in Pauper soon. I played it yesterday. Okay, so that's Ren and Tix. I have to counter that one. Aspetta un attimo, fammi fa cancel. Cancel. If I just tap Island, Aether Spellbomb, no, I have to make a token first. Yeah, oh, I did it right. So first I have to make a token, and then I have to play Metallic Rebuke. That's the only. I have to go blue, and then improvise. Yep. I have a billion permanent, and they're all tapped. That's the beautiness of this. Okay, they go Eladam. They go Solitude Pitch Eladam is called in response. Okay. What are they looking for? Oh, a land with Treason Reef to pay. Huh, that'd be sweet. And they ephemerate. Okay. This is why I took this, is to bounce the thing in response to ephemerate. Didn't work, but that's okay. The point is they're exiling both of my constructs again. But we have a 4th one with the Saga. They have 3 cards in hand, and their Ren is countered. Although, they haven't made a land yet. Okay, thankfully it's not a fetch land, it's just a Temple Garden. They can cast another... They have 1 card in hand, they can cast another Ren. Yeah, okay. Sure. But they made a land already, and they picked up a Flawless Ren. They have no cards in it. I mean, one Flawless Ren. Not the best spot to be in, but we can live. Not a great life. They have an exiled ephemerate, and I can bounce the Solitude. They just recast it. I can needle the Ren. I think that's fine. Or I can get Shadowspear. Does that do anything? Probably not. I think I'll needle the Ren. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I got this Aether Spellbomb here. It didn't do anything. I might just draw a card, actually. Just exile my thing. My opponent had a very good performance in this game. Yeah, Ephemerate. Yeah, I know. I can't do anything about it. They have a fetch land in hand. Let's see if they draw another card. Oh yeah, they can just get Kahira, that's true. Kahira actually pretty strong here. Trigger. Oh, it's not elemental, it's a cat beast. Okay, so it doesn't trigger. Reason. If I draw, what can I draw here? Cranial Plating on the Thopter. $20 behind. Is it my connection or yours? It's yours. The treasures. Spell that's powerful. Not really, but okay, I guess I'll cycle. We have a bit of time. It's not necessarily over. They give me very many life totals with the solid shit, and yeah. Take 9. Sure. To cast this big salamander. I'll pass. Okay, I'm gonna make 3 treasures with the treasure vault. I do this because so that if I draw a Cranial Plating or a Nettlecyst, the token is very large. Alright. Power of the 8th cast, I guess. My 3rd saga. Opponent hasn't cast a spell in like 5 turns or something. They gave it all in the first turns of the game, and now they're taking a break. My construct token is gonna be so large. I'm taking down to no, I can't, because then the Omnath thing goes off. I have to chump block here. Omnath ability deals 4 damage to every player. They have 3 cards in hand. Keep on playing Springleaf Drums here. What a game. Let's go, Urza Saga. They don't do anything. Next turn, I put a Shadowspear on the hugest construct ever. No, they drew Reason Reef. It's okay. Please, Brick. No, they drew a card. Don't draw anything relevant. I think it's unrealistic. I think I chump block. I don't want to make a token. I make a token they can yeah, prismatic end it. Opponent is on 50. Oh wow, they passed. What's the token size? 16. That's big. Let's go. 2020. Face. Thought monitor. For no reason. Wow, we go? Wow. We restabilized the life totals. It's 30 to 29 again. Boom. Okay, they played a land. Yeah, 40 HP swing. That ends second Omnath. Okay, they're just desperate looking for draw. I mean, they draw 3 cards. It's not that desperate. Pretty crazy that they just stopped drawing spells for like, I don't know, 6 turns or something. They did have them all at some point in these 2 games. So I guess that balances out. I keep on drawing lands now. Sure. You deal me 4. I've been in. Now it's fine. Now I don't need life totals again. Fury. Okay. As long as you don't touch my construct, it's fine. You can take my other 2 creatures. How many Solitude have you drawn this game? Only 1? I've drawn the entire deck? Yeah. I mean, we're almost on the same deck size, 24 to 29. I've also drawn most of my deck. I haven't drawn a single Cranial Plating. Force of Vigor. Nope. Solitude. I want to think that they don't have any lands left in their deck. Yep, so the Solitude. Hopefully they don't have a Ephemerate. I think it's only 1 Nettlecyst and it's being exiled, so that's the end of my Nettlecyst. It's okay, I still have a bunch of what? Thoughtcast, right? I guess. I mean, I have 4 left. It's not Thought Monitors. Okay. I take a bunch of damage. Oh, good. I take a turn. Draw. Froggy. Sure. Play Froggy. I attack. I pass. No Solitude? Okay, Fury. Sure. My opponent is about to draw your whole deck. My problem is only if they answer my construct. If they do, yeah, it's bad news. But if they don't, it's good news. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the Welding Jar to protect my thing from a second Boseiju if they have one. No, 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 Prismatic Ending, no! Oh wow, the Shadowspear. I guess makes sense. I'm not gonna give up. Probably not winning, but I'm not gonna give up. I still have 4 Thoughtcast in my deck. 4th Urza Saga. If this is Sojourner, I'm gonna give up now. I wish I had a Metallic Rebuke now. Alright, I lost. Good game. 3-2. Let's clap. 3-2. Let's clap. I guess I should have put Unlicensed Earths in this deck now that I think about it. Now that you asked. I should probably put Unlicensed Earths in this deck. Very good. Alright, thank you for watching the modern video.